Hi, my name is BrotherMunro, and this is going to be a very brief introduction to, will hopefully be a long-running Let's Play series of Victoria Revolutions with the Victoria Improvement Project installed. I'm actually going to be playing the Improvement Project campaign, which is significantly different from the one that was introduced in the game itself. I am aware that there's a Victoria 2, before anyone mentions it, but it doesn't really have the charm of the first one, plus plenty of people have done Let's Plays of that already. Don't really need to see the intro video, it's not particularly amazing. So this is Victoria with the Victoria Improvement Project. Graphics, well, they're nothing to write home about, but it's the gameplay. Okay. So I'm going to be playing the Victoria Improvement Project Revolutions Grand Campaign, version 0.4. And I am British, so I'm going to be playing as the British United Kingdom. So we start in 1836, 1st of January. And as you can see, we're number 1, world power. We're first for prestige, so how other countries view us, we're viewed as the best country. Also have almost second. I want to make that first as soon as possible. So the second industrial power. So have the second largest amount of factories and railways, and we have the finest military in the world, and that includes navy as well. So I'll just hit start. Victoria does have a tendency to crash a lot. I have, however, set it to auto-save a lot, so hopefully we won't have any problems. I'm just going to do a very quick tour of the world, show you what it looks like. So this is our objective by end of 1935 to be the country with the highest ranking. So we've got to stay number 1 all the way through. That might seem... Oh, it's actually started. Doesn't matter, I have a save already. So this is an example of the type of pop-up that you get in the game, and often there's several options. So this is I'll go through all that again in the first proper episode. So everything British is in this tasteful pink colour. I'll zoom out a bit. So here we are sitting off Europe, or mainland Europe, which looks kind of different from what it does today. This lot is the Prussians, who may or may not form Germany out of all of these smaller German states. And we have the big Austro-Hungarian Empire down here. Italy is still divided, but they can unify later on. And Spain is also divided at the moment. It's kind of having a civil war, which will probably be won by Castilian Spain. Here we have the Russians, who are going to be our biggest rivals early on in the game, at least. And down here we have the Ottoman Empire, who can be surprisingly troublesome, and they're still a great power, as you can see. The game divides people up into great powers, like ourselves, France, Austria, the big countries, independent nations, which are civilized but not nearly as powerful, and the uncivilized nations, which are basically tribes, tribal people. So we'll go over here, and here we have the East India Company in this light pink, who are obviously allied with us, and all the various Indian states, which are free of British control, although they are, in general, allied to the East India Company. We also have Singapore down here. And we also have some colonies going on in Australia, but most of it is Aborigine. And we don't have anything going on in New Zealand, so that will be one of the projects to get some colonies in New Zealand. And we also have the Cape Colony down here, which is much smaller than you might have thought. So again, we'll be wanting to expand down here as well. We also have a few colony buildings, which are these. I'll zoom in so you can actually see the things. These things. But here in Secondi, we have a Dutch colony building. So we can't claim the colony just yet until we acquire that building off the Dutch through diplomatic means. Still have all the islands in the middle of the Atlantic, which can be quite useful. South America here. We do have Guyana. Guyana here, which is, again, a useful little province. Islands in the Caribbean. And here we have North America. The United States is still confined to the east coast. That's the Cherokee nation in there. And the west is divided between the various Native American tribes who have allegiances to various powers. So most of them are allied with the United States, but the Cree up here are allied with us, and the Apache are allied with Mexico, which is all this lot down here. Mexico is actually almost as powerful as America at this point. And this red lot down here is Texas, who are completely independent at present, but at war with Mexico. So not brilliant for them. Anyway, obviously our aim here is to make sure that we have the Canadian border, which should go along this parallel here, although we might be able to get it all the way down here. We'll see if we can manage that. So there's a very brief look at the world. If you want to see anything in particular, let me know in the comments. I'll be playing from day one because there's a lot of setup to do. If I zoom in, that's the updated sprites for the navies. Oh yes, one more thing to mention. Belgium is currently at war with the Netherlands because this is the Belgian War of Independence. So they'll probably gain this slice, these two provinces here, from the Netherlands, and Luxembourg will become independent at some point. So there you go. There's a very quick tour of the world, and in the next episode I'll show you how I've set up the country and play through the first year. Thanks very much for watching.